What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Visionary Kicks back here with another video. Today is March 1st, so happy Air Max month. Usually Air Max Day is on March 26th. So for this whole month, I'm going to be customizing a pair of Air Maxes for you guys. I have two boxes of shoes here. I'm going to be customizing the top one, but the bottom one is going to be what I'm going to take the inspiration from. So let me show you what this is right here. These are the Nike SB Dunks. Shout out to my boy Jared for these. He let me borrow them just for this video to take some cool pictures and like use the props that it has. So this shoe right here is the purple Lobsters. I'm gonna be using this, getting the colors, using the rubber bands, things like that, and turning it into an Air Max 1. So for the Air Maxes here, we're gonna be using this pair. This pair is a used pair of my own, so it's a little bit beat. So the color that I'm gonna be putting on here is gonna be a little bit darker than this, just so that like all the little scuffs and stuff get covered. But the whole overall concept will be based off of this shoe right here. So this right here, the Pinnacle Air Max 1s. And I thought, once I saw this, I knew that I can probably customize this into this, because if you see closely on here, it has like some speckling on the pieces right here. And on this shoe, it has a lot of holes on it, like here and on the back side. So I'm gonna use these holes to imitate like that speckle effect on here. I actually did the other pair already, so this is what it's gonna look like. So like I said, it's a little bit darker, but the whole, I mean, it's a purple shoe with the thing, but if you know shoes, you can kind of see where I got my inspiration from. So I think this is a cool little custom, but this is also just like a little intro to what I'm gonna be doing this whole month. Just keeping it simple, keeping it nice, you know. But yeah, this right here is gonna be the custom Air Max 1 purple Lobsters. So if you guys wanna see how I turn this into this, just keep on watching. I just wish this shoe was newer, just so the colors don't have to be too dark. But in the sun, they look really nice. So first things first, like always, you gotta prep your surface, alright? That was a bad cotton ball. I'm gonna be painting the midsole on this too, so I'm gonna be prepping that as well. Alright, so now that we did the prep work, next step is taping. This shoe, since it is majority purple, I'm not gonna be taping it so nicely. You'll see why, but this is the end result. The only thing I am gonna do is take off the insole, and I'm gonna tape along here so that it's a nice crisp. And we're gonna be painting this right here so it looks like it came like that. So the reason why you take off the insole is that when you could just spray a little bit more like messy, and then you put the insole on there and it looks A1. Now I have the inside part all taped off. Insole is out, as you can see right there. Next step is painting the sock liner. I'm gonna be using some purple and GAC 900, giving it a little 1-to-1 mix. So I have that right here, and I'm gonna be airbrushing the sock liner. So once you paint the sock liner, you're gonna wanna use a heat gun for like 5 minutes until the paint is completely dry, so that the softness of your sock liner right here stays soft. That's why you use GAC 900. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio, got it already mixed. Now let's get into the fun part and let's start some paint. Now we finished the sock liner part. Now it's time to paint the upper. So like I said, I used two different like color combos. I did a lighter purple and then a darker purple. And it's darker than like the original Lobsters, but I had to cover up some of the dirt marks on the shoe. So for the paint on the sock liner right here, it was paint mixed with GAC 900 or 2 soft 1-to-1 ratio. And then to actually airbrush on leather, it's gonna be paint with 2 thin. So 1-to-1 ratio, paint and 2 thin on leather, and paint and 2 soft or GAC 900 on the sock liner fabric materials. But yeah, I'm gonna be using a purple for the lighter purple, and then a purple and black mix for the darker purple. So I'm gonna be painting majority of the shoe purple right now with just the purple. So let's get doing that part. Damn, now my head is all the way up. Anyways, so now we have the first lighter purple on the shoe. Next up is we're gonna tape that off and then paint these darker purples. Usually when you do paint, you're gonna wanna let it dry, use some matte finisher on top of the paint, and then put your tape on it so that when you peel off the tape, none of the paint comes up. Usually I get some question like, why does the paint peel? When you tape it, that's the reason. If you put the tape directly onto the painted surface, once you peel it, it's gonna peel with the paint. But if you add a matte finish, when you peel like the tape off of the thing, it's peeling with the matte finisher and not the actual paint. So that's what you're gonna do. Let it dry, use some finisher, and then apply your tape. So that's the next step. Let this dry. You gotta let it dry. You should also wear a mask or do this outside, but I'm recording for you guys, so I can't be going in and out and things like that. Damn, in and out sounds pretty fire. But anyways, let this dry and then tape off your shoe. So let it dry for about 5 minutes, then we're about to tape it. Now I have the lighter colors taped off. We're gonna be painting the spots that have all those little dots. The darker purple, like I said earlier, it's just gonna be purple, black, and some too thin, and we're just gonna spray that. And again, as you can see, this whole, like, it's not super clean tape because we are painting the midsole black, so the black will just cover any overspray. So this is cool. Let's get into the darker purple. Alright, so now we have the darker and the lighter purple on there. Next up is to paint the midsole. So for that, I'm just going to be using some flat black and a paintbrush. So let's get into it. Okay, so now we have the midsole done, everything looking good. Next off, we are missing the outline on the swoosh. So just like this pair here, we're going to be painting white around the swoosh. And then another thing I didn't do to this pair yet, but I'm going to do it right now once I do this pair, is on the back there's a Nike sign in white. So we're just going to put that here on the swoosh. I created a stencil, just going to be placing it down there, airbrushing it on. So that next part is just going to be the swoosh painted white and then the back tab here. And then after that, we should be good to go. So let's get into the white section and let's finish off the custom strong. Alright, now I got the Nike swoosh done, and I also added that Nike logo right there. Same thing on this side here. So this is the shoe I'm going for, and this is the custom right here. last step to completing this custom is adding the shoelaces. So usually these Air Maxes come with like those flat laces, but I got some of these replacement laces, like the oval ones. So I'm gonna be putting them on to this shoe right here. So let's do that. And then the custom will be done. So let's go. So there you guys have it, the completed Nike Air Max 1 purple Lobster custom. I know it looks just like a purple shoe, and I know it just kind of looks super simple, but that was kind of like the little tease into the month of March. For the remainder of the month, like I said in the beginning, I am going to be dropping a video every week and doing an Air Max custom. So this right here was just a little tease, but if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.